As far as anyone in the books knows, Rickon is Ned's last true-born son, however Robb named Jon as his heir in his will. Could this lead to a divided North in the books? Just a stream of consciousness workshopping of this and some possible scenarios. Yes, there could be a divided North, with some people backing Jon. For example, the mountain clans, Mormonts, Umbers, and others backing Rickon. For example, the Manderlys, Glovers. I think it could hinge on just who's aware of Robb's will, who's aware that Rickon is alive, who stands to gain the most by backing either claimant, and how coordinated all of this is. I think that the Great Northern Conspiracy is, in the grand scheme of things, a real thing, but it isn't a given that the Manderlys GNC is the same as the Mormonts, for example. The extent of the uniformity and collusion is still a mystery. In the Manderlys case, they can be both Stark loyalists and plotting to use custody of Rickon for their own empowerment. Welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and also click on the notification bell to remain updated. On the other hand, it seems unlikely that Jon and Rickon would actively fight each other. There might be some proxy jockeying on their behalf, but I have a hard time believing that they'd bicker or fight directly. There's still a lot to be done to clear the board of the Boltons and Stannis, and the Dany/fake Aegon and others' business is probably going to follow that pretty closely. I don't think we have time for a full-flung Stark civil war. The offices of King in the North and Lord of Winterfell might end up split, as they were on the show. Jon held the King of the North title, but Sansa held the separate, discreet title of Lady of Winterfell. Something like that could be a solution, with Jon, an adult with military experience, holding one title and Rickon, still a very young child even now, holding the other. I can see this as a compromise Northerners are willing to make no matter which party they back. If Rickon were older it might be different, but this is probably not the time to turn full hands-on command of the North over to a boy barely out of toddlerhood. Similarly, Jon, or Sansa, could act as Rickon's regent, holding the functional day-to-day power of the office, without the actual literal title. Speaking of Sansa, if she intervenes in the North at any point, then it could come down to her choice, or she might have people pressing her to take over as a compromise candidate, a legitimately born child, albeit a female, who's old enough to plausibly lead. Jon might hold one title and Sansa is Rickon's regent while he nominally holds the other. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments, and most importantly don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.